What's going on, investors? Welcome back to the channel. So back in 2013, I lost my father to heart disease, and since then I have also lost a couple of friends, close friends, and some extended family members to cancer. Cancer is, of course, a genetic disease, and since then I have been passionate about talking about genomics. I've been passionate about finding out what company is trying to help humanity, okay, to overcome this horrible disease, this genetic disease, for example, cancer. And I have been trying to figure out which company is best for retail investors like me to put their money and make massive profits, at the same time helping the mission of the company, if it is to find help researchers to find cures, therapy for the likes of cancer. For example, like Bionano Genomics, that's what led me to find a company back in 2020, because they created a device, okay, that is expected to be revolutionary, expected to outperform traditional methods of analyzing genomes, for example, such as karyotyping. That's one of the reasons why I discovered Bionano Genomics back in 2020, and that is my mission on this channel, to help you guys to find revolutionary companies that you can put your money and make massive profits. For example, this video is about 19 genomic stocks that I believe in 2023, or Ark Invest analyst, okay, or Ark Invest CEO Katie Wood believes is going to help you guys, for example, to make massive money in 2023. So in this video, we are going to be analyzing 19 genomic stocks from the Ark Genomic ETF fund. And just like I did last week Sunday, I analyzed 20 stocks, okay, and that I believe Ark Invest is expected to make massive profit from. But we need to check all these stocks by ourselves and then decide what we want to do with our money, if we want to put our money into these stocks or not, or if this stocks is right now a buy, a sell, a hold. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So last week Sunday, I analyzed 20 stocks from the Ark Genomic they call it Revolution ETF fund. Okay, I analyzed all the stocks, and I was able to figure out about 5 of them that I believe is right now a solid buy. I'm still gonna make a separate video about these stocks that I believe is the best buy in this 20, the first 20, okay. And today we are going to continue. We are going to talk about 19 from the remaining. We have about 28 stocks left in this genomic ETF fund to analyze. So we are going to talk about this 19, okay, 19 of these 28 stocks, okay, and then we are going to try to figure out which one of them is the best buy, okay, right now. So what we are going to do is we are going to go through all of these stocks together, and then if I figure out, like, maybe I've never analyzed all of these stocks, okay, so this is my first time of checking out all these companies. So what I'm going to do is we are going to pick the best one, maybe top 5 of them, and then I'm going to come back next week Sunday, and I'm going to let you guys know, okay, which one of these stocks is a best buy. I'm going to make a video about these 5 best, for example, okay, and then we can know what to put our money into in 2023, okay. But before I continue, this is a book that, should in case you guys are interested, okay, this is a book that I have been reading since last week now. It's called Super Intelligence, and it's going to talk about it's written by Nick Bostrom. This is about artificial intelligence in a nutshell, okay, the kind of company that I believe is going to revolutionize the world in the next couple of years. Perhaps you guys already heard about ChatGPT, for example, okay, how Microsoft is about to put their money into they are about to integrate ChatGPT into most of their products. So that's the book I'm reading since last week. So now let's get into it, guys. Let's continue. So where we're going to start from, like always, is the technical analysis, okay. I'm going to reduce this to the side, and then I'm going to bring up the first stock that we're going to be talking about, okay. So the first stock we are going to talk about is RXRX, the ticker RXRX, okay. The first thing, like always, is we're going to talk about the technical analysis, and then we're going to continue deeper, and then later in this video I'm going to try my best to let you guys know a breaking news about Bionano Genomics towards the end of this video, or at the end of this video. I think this live stream is going to last for like 2 hours, so if you don't have time you can come back later, or you can just stay with me and enjoy it. Today is Sunday, so why not talk about stocks, okay, since we don't have anything better to do than to make money. So we're going to be talking about this Recursion Pharmaceutical Inc. That is the first stock we're going to take a look at, RXRX. I'm going to make this as fast as possible. The first thing you want to look at is the market cap. Okay, this company has $1.6 billion in market cap, which of course is good in my opinion. Okay, I don't know how long they have been operating, but if you go to Max on Yahoo Finance, you can already tell how long. Look at that, since 2021. That's when they went public. Okay, they went public around $30, and right now the stock is trading around $8. It has been consolidating for almost 1 year now, so you can already tell they found a bottom. Okay, and if there is any good news about this company, you should expect a rally, a solid rally. So the market cap is $1.6 billion, and then the volume is another thing that we always look at. Okay, so the volume is 1.2 million, almost 1 million. Any volume that is below 1 million is not good in my opinion. So this is very close to $1 million, which is not bad. Then you want to go down and check out their earnings. So they have missed. So the Q3 of 2022 earnings, they met it, okay, or they beat it, and then the Q4 is still what we are waiting to see. But if you take a look at this, you can see that they are not earning a lot of money. They have been losing money, and the revenue is not growing. So from fundamental point of view, this doesn't look good. But of course, we want to make quick money, at the same time, because we are also we are traders. Sometimes we can also make quick money. So let's take a look at the technical analysis and see if this is a buy. So as you guys can see, at the moment it is still consolidating. It has set a lower high, okay, but the higher low, okay, normally you would expect this to go lower, but it didn't. So there's a possibility this is going to consolidate and then it's going to continue upward. So in my opinion, for now, I think this is more or less like a hold until we see a breakout. There is no breakout going on, so let us move on to the next stock. If we find a good stock, then we can go deep into the fundamental analysis of such stock. But right now, the first one, RXRX, is not a buy, it's more or less a hold in my opinion. Now let's go on to the second stock. Okay, I'm going to make this as fast as possible because it's Sunday and I still have to spend time with my family. So the next one is QSI, the ticker QSI. And the ticker QSI, as you guys already can tell, Quantum C Incorporated, QSI. Okay, this is a company with $314 million in market cap. Okay, and you guys can see the volume is not up to 1 million, which means it is not solid enough. Okay, and then the market cap is 314, which could be good. But let's see what is going on with this company. So maximum, you want to know when they went public, 2020, around $10. Right now, the stock is trading around $2.25. You can already tell that this looks like a breakout is about to happen, okay, from this pattern. So let's go down and take a look at their earnings. You guys can see they beat. Okay, for the past 3 consecutive quarters, they have been beating their earnings, okay, and then in Q4, we want to see what's going to happen with this company. But then if you take a look at their earnings, you can see that they have not been making any money so far. They have instead been losing money. Okay, minus $94 million in losses. Okay, that is massive. They are not going to be profitable any moment from now. So let's take a look at the technical analysis and see if this is a buy. Okay, if we can make some money from this company. And right now you guys can see it doesn't look good for this company because all their the price is still trading below all moving averages. This looks like a lower low. Okay, this looks like a hold in my opinion. But if this company, okay, if you guys take a look at this line right here, if this company managed to break out of this level, okay, if we get to around $3 and break out, then it could be a buy. But for now, this is more or less like a hold. So we don't have to waste our time. Let us move on to the next stock, guys. So the next stock is $CDXS. Okay, that is the next stock. Let's go on the next stock. Okay, now we've analyzed 2 companies, no buy signal so far, just hold. Okay, so the next one is Codexis. Codexis Inc. That is the next one with the ticker CDXS. So first of all, we are looking at the market cap, $427 million in market cap, and then you go down, you can see the volume has increased. Okay, the average volume used to be just 828 million, but right now the average volume is 1 million, which is of course very good. Then you switch over to Max. You guys can see they went public back in 2010, guys. Oh my god. So this is an old company. Okay, they went public around $10. They rallied along with the market, okay, in 2021, and then they sold off to around $5. Perhaps now is a great time, to jump on this stock. Let's see. So as you guys can see, they used to trade even above $21. So right now $6, market cap $427 million. Now we go down and see if they have been making money. You guys can see this company seems to somehow they have been making money. Okay, the revenue is increasing and the loss is not really massive like that, minus $21 million. Meanwhile, revenue is $104 million. So something looks good here. They have been beating their earnings. This looks good. Now let's take a look at the on technical analysis in order to decide if this is a buy. If we can go ahead and check out what exactly this company is all about. Okay, what they are selling. Now if you go down, you guys can see that this company has sold off massively. Okay, along with the market. Okay, and now this is the daily candlestick, guys. You guys can see the price is now above 100 moving average, which looks good. Okay, and it seems to have found a bottom somehow. Is this a buy? Let's take a look at that. If this is a buy, now all you just have to do is to see if there's a breakout. So there is a first breakout on this company. Okay, there's a first breakout, and you guys can already tell that this looks like an easy $7.5 okay, $9 target. Okay, if everything works fine, this company could get to $10. So this looks like a buy, not a hold. So we have one stock, guys. I just have to pick my pen. We have a stock. Okay, this is the first stock after analyzing 3 companies. This is our first buy. CDXS. This is the first stock we have today. So now if you guys take a look at this, so we have one breakout on the dailies. Now we need to get above all these moving averages. So we have a buy right here, guys. So now let's take a look at the fundamental analysis of this company. Okay, Codexis, that is the name of the company, Codexis Inc. Let's take a look at that, their website, and see what they are up to, what they are into. This, why is it showing me German? Right now we are talking about English, so I want to see if I can find the English version. Okay, so that we can first I have to go back to Google. I just want to see the product of this company, what they are into, and if this is a buy for. Why is it showing me German, for God's sake? God. So I'm going to translate it to English and see if there's luck. No luck. Now, product overview. Let's take a look at their products. Empower innovation, reimagine enzymes as enablers for efficient and sustainable pharmaceutical manufacturing, genomics, workflow, yada yada, life sciences, enzymes, Let's go down. Accelerating life sciences research, browse our portfolio of life science enzymes. So this seems to be developing some kind of enzymes, improving process efficiency and sustainability with quality. Biocatalyst, browse our portfolio of biocatalyst. Now I'm going to go to their biocatalyst. Okay, feasibility screening with. So this seems to have some kind of assays. Okay, condensing enzyme screening kits, yada yada. I don't like when companies, they are not thinking about we, for example, that just want to analyze their product and see what is going on. Retail investors with very little knowledge of biochemistry that just want to see the kind of things that they are into. They like using heavy grammars. Okay, you guys can already tell what they are into, some kind of biomarker or something like that. So transcriptome, RNA, polymerase, these are something that it's not going to be very easy for us to just quickly go through at the moment. Okay, technology. Let's take a look at their technology platform as empower enzyme tailoring the specific application of a process using yada yada. Go further down. Multiple properties targeted in parallel, rapid yada yada. Now focus areas overview. So these are focus areas. Okay, biotherapeutics, life sciences, and pharmaceutical manufacturing. That is what they are focused on. Okay, so this, for example, you guys can see some drugs. Pharmaceutical manufacturing, highly customized biocatalyst can transform happy manufacturing processes by eliminating steps, increasing yields, and reducing solvent usage and waste. So you guys already have an idea of what this company is all about. Okay, if you enjoy this kind of mission of a company, it's a buy. Okay, so we have something biotherapeutics. So they have some drugs in this one is still in phase 1. Okay, CDX6114, phenylketonura. They are doing this with Nestle. Okay, this is a good company. And then with Takeda, they have some kind of research going on, preclinical level. And then they have this still in rare disease gene therapy technology, and so on and so forth, still in more or less like in discovery. So let's take a look at what else can we take a look at. So life sciences, pharmaceutical manufacturing, we already checked this out. So these are their products, guys: pharmaceutical manufacturing, life sciences, and then biotherapeutics. Okay, that is their product. Now this is a good company that you can make a fast profit on. Okay, if you buy it, for example, you guys can see the breakouts happening on Friday. For example, they broke to the upside, okay, approaching $7.5 level. And I think this could get to 10 years last level. You could, more or less like double your money in 2023 if you put your money in this company. Okay, in my opinion. Of course, always remember to do your own due diligence. Now, let's take a look at the fourth company, okay, that we are going to be analyzing today. Okay, fourth company. So we already spoke about the ticker RXRX, QSI, CDXS. Now we're going to talk about REGN, okay, Regeneron. I believe that is Regeneron, okay. And of course, you want to start with your Yahoo Finance, check their market cap, check their profitability, and then see what is coming for this company. Okay, that is how you want to start. So Regeneron, of course, is a very big company, $78.6 billion. Okay, this is also in Ark Invest on Genomics portfolio. The ticker REGN, okay, and then you can see the volume is not there. It's not even up to $1 million, guys. This is crazy. Maybe because the stock price is at 722. It would be very nice for them to just split this stock so that retail investors can get in. So if you take a look at the marks of REG, you guys can see that they used to trade around $11, okay, more or less like Bionano Genomics at the moment, okay, trading almost like a penny stock. And then back in 2010, they must have discovered something massive. They rallied, to $553, consolidated in 2020, and then now they are trading closer to all-time high. If you take a look at the past 5 years, you can see this stock has just been rallying. Okay, the past, look at that 1 year, you guys can see that in 2022, while most stocks were selling off, this stock literally didn't sell off. Okay, it's just held up there, which of course is good in my own opinion. Now if you guys take a look at the earnings of this company, you can see that they have been making money. They have been beating all this estimate. Okay, then you guys can see that this is a profitable company. $8 billion in revenue alone, $6 billion earnings, $8 billion in 2021. So the revenue has been increasing and their earnings has also been increasing. So this, in my opinion, okay, let's take a look at the technical analysis. Okay, this stock, okay, this is not the kind of stock that is going to make you a millionaire, but this is the kind of stock that is going to save your money. Okay, help save you from losses. Okay, literally you are going to more or less make, I don't know if they have some dividend, maybe they are also paying dividend. This kind of stock is for sure dividend based stock, because if you don't see massive rally, for example last year, okay, January 2021, you guys can see it started around $483. In 2022, okay, last year, sorry, 2022, they started around this level, okay, $600, and then even getting closer to $775, which of course is good. Okay, this is the kind of company that saves. This is the kind of company that if you already have made it, okay, if you have enough money, okay, if you are a millionaire, these are the kind of stocks that you want to put your money into so that you can protect your investment. This is the kind of company that barely loses money. So Regeneron, REGN, I think this is a very good company, profitable, beating estimate in 2022. While other stocks were selling off, this stock stood and instead of going down, it went even higher. So this one is a good one. Now let's talk about the fifth one. Okay, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth stock. The ticker is BFLY. That is the ticker of this stock, BFLY. I'm going to start open it once again. So BFLY. I don't know what company is that, but we are going to figure it out. So this is Butterfly Network Inc. Butterfly Network Inc. The market cap is $535 million US. Oh, okay. This volume is good, $1.4 million US in volume. The average volume is $2.1 million US. You guys can already tell the volume is good. Maximum, when did they went public? They went public around $10 US in 2020, and they went as high as $25 US back in 2021 February. Literally when Bionano Genomics was also selling at all-time high. Okay, that is also when the stock also got to the all-time high level. So since then it has been selling off, but it seems to have found a bottom somehow around $3 US. Okay, but unfortunately in December it went lower than that. So let's see how is their earnings. They met, they missed, they beat 3 times beating, they missed in Q3 2022. I believe that's why they set a lower low. And then earnings, you guys can see that they seems to be approaching profitability. Okay, you can see the earnings, the losses has been decreasing. 2020 they lost $162 million US. 2021 they lost just $32 million US. So you can see that the losses has reduced, and then the earnings, the revenue is increasing. So let's see the technical analysis before we dive into what this company is up to, what this company is all about. So this is the technical analysis, guys. Okay, you guys can already tell what is going on with this company. So now, is this a buy? This is a hold. Okay, but at the same time, if you are a trader, this could be a very how should I put it, a perfect trade. Okay, if you want to trade this company, okay, let's say you get in at, look at that, you guys can already tell, let's say you buy in, okay, using leverage at this level, you can easily set your stop loss around $2 US, which makes it like minus, you can risk like minus 30%. Okay, if you put 1% of your portfolio using some leverage, you can risk like 1% of your portfolio, 30% of the 1%. If the price gets below $2 US, you can tap out and close your position. But this looks like a perfect trade at the moment. Okay, 2023 they started around $2.5 US. That is still where they are literally. So you guys can already tell that this stock could approach upside. Okay, they seems to be closer to profitability. So I'm going to give this stock I'm going to give it a buy, okay, but you have to watch out for that $2 US level. BFLY, that is the ticker. Butterfly, BFLY, okay, BFLY. So if you guys take a look at this stock, you guys can already tell a breakout is company is in this company is about to happen. Look at the stock, guys. There seems to be we seems to be at the beginning of a breakout. Look at that, guys. Okay, green, red, green. I'm going to keep watching this one. This could be a very good risk reward stock to trade. Okay, and of course if you want to invest in the company, let's take a look at what the company is up to. Butterfly Network Inc. Okay, Butterfly Network Inc. So looking for a portable ultrasound machine. A handheld ultrasound device is easy to use, provides clinically actionable insights, and fits in your pocket. So literally what they are doing is let's take a look at some of their devices. So this is the device for ultrasound. This is good for pregnant women. Okay, you guys can, I think if they are selling this privately, this could be something good. Okay, if you are if you are expecting mother can easily buy this, plug it into your device, and then you can already tell what your baby is literally doing in the stomach. If it is twins, for example, like mine, when they were in the stomach, they were literally fighting each other. Okay, so you can easily watch it by yourself, make a live stream of it. If you're a content creator, I think this is my first time of seeing this kind of thing. Now another application of it is looking at what is going on with this kid, for example. Okay, this is super interesting. Now let's take a look at the company, and let's take a look at what the website of the company looks like. Okay, I think this is a very interesting company. I've never seen something like this. Now, patient assessment transformed. Now, welcome to Connected Medicine. There is a new path to value in care. Butterfly brings the power of ultrasound into your... All is that? Can I help? No. Butterfly brings the power of ultrasound into your assessment, diagnosis, and treatment process. So this is a very good one. This is a very good stock, guys. I like the product of this company. I like this product. I'm going to write it down. Butterfly BFLY. I already did. This is a buy, guys. If you take a look at the technical analysis, this one is just breaking out. This is just breaking out. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. And if you want to trade it, if you want to use leverage, using risk and reward on technical analysis or something like that, just put your stop loss somewhere around $2 or somewhere around 1.90 something US. Okay. If the price comes down, tap out. But if not, you guys can see that this is a breakout happening. Now, let's take a look at how much, okay, possibly if we can find how much this company has in cash, because right now we are talking about recession. You don't want to put your money into a company that is literally going to run out of money very soon. Okay, so the best way to check that out is to check out the third quarter earnings report of Butterfly third quarter earnings of Butterfly Inc. Third quarter 2023, okay, 2022 earnings of Butterfly 2022. Let's take a look at how much they have in cash. Okay, we just have to Butterfly report third quarter. This one is from Business Wire. Now cash, all you just have to do is to search for cash, because I don't want to waste your time. Cash, so you guys can see cash equivalent, and marketable securities, including restricted cash, were $273 million as of September 30, 2022. $273 million. Now you want to check their expenses and see how much they burn per quarter. So you guys can see it right here. On total operating expenses for the quarter were $57 million compared to 51. So $57 million. This is literally like a company that is burning $50 million every quarter. So $273 million means they have enough money to run till the end of this year. So this, in my opinion, is a good buy. Okay, this is a good buy. Butterfly, this is a good buy. I'm going to be checking out this company later, and I'm going to tell you guys more about it. So let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to the sixth stock. Okay, we have 19 stocks to analyze in this video. 19 stocks, and of course today is Sunday. I don't want to spend the whole of my Sunday talking about stocks. I have family to I want to go and spend time with my children and my wife. So now, NRIX Therapeutics Inc., the ticker NRIX. That is what we are going to be checking out next. Market cap $598 million in market cap. The volume is very, very small, guys. You have to watch out for the volume. Okay, you want a company that has a volume above or at least around 1 million shares. Okay, so this volume is very small, but the market cap is not bad. 598 million, almost $600 million in market cap. Okay, and then you want to go down and see what their earnings look like. If you guys take a look at this, you can already tell they missed. They met it. Okay, they beat it in third quarter, but then the losses has been increasing. You guys can see, and then their earnings has also more or less like stabilized or decreased. So this is enough for us to just say that this stock is a no-go area. You guys can see the losses has been increasing, so just forget it. Even if they are kind of reinventing some kind of whatever, you can tell that this stock is not a buy. Okay, according to that, okay, they don't have enough money to run their business. And if you take a look at this, you can see that it has been selling off. This is the kind of company that if you put your money, there is a risk of stock dilution. Okay, but fundamentally, technically, can we make money from this if we trade it? Look at that. The stock looks like it is breaking out. Okay, this looks like if you trade it, you could make some money, or the stock might just, because it's not even above all the moving averages, it might just consolidate and then come back down to create some kind of double, lower low, okay, around this price level, $5. So I'm not gonna risk this. This, in my opinion, is more or less like a no-go area for now. So let's take a look at another stock so that we can move on. Now, the next stock we're going to take a look at is PRME, the ticker PRME. Okay, PRME, like always, we are going to take a look at the market cap. What is going on? Is the company making money? So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Prime Medicine Inc., the ticker PRME. The market cap is $1.6 billion. Okay, and then the volume is almost nothing. Look at that, 78,000 on Friday. 78,000 on Friday. That is almost nothing. Then look at that. They have just been losing. Look at the end. The revenue is nothing. No revenue. This company has just been losing money like, an ex-wife that you give your credit card to, and the only thing she does is just spend your money and bring no value to the family. And then if you take a look at the marks, you can see this company has literally not gone anywhere. Okay, they just went public, of course, most recently. So I don't even want to waste my time to take a look at their product. I don't want to waste my time to take a look at what they are into. Okay, we are just going to skip this and move on. These, of course, are kind of companies that are in the ARK ETF fund, guys. This company is in ARK ETF fund. You guys can already tell why ARK ETF fund is suffering a lot at the moment. So let's move on to the 7th or the 8th stock. This is Pfizer Inc. Okay, Pfizer. Pfizer, of course, is one of the powerful, companies in the genomics, okay, in the genomics sector, with a market cap of $253 billion. These kind of stocks are for those of you that are already a millionaire. If you have already made it, okay, if you want to protect your money, these are the kind of stocks you put your money into. These are not the kind of stocks for retail investors like me and you. Okay, if you want to make money, Pfizer is not, because during the pandemic in 2020, you could buy Pfizer and make some money. But at the same time, if you take a look at the year to date, you can take a look at the 1 year, 5 years, you guys can see that Pfizer has not really been, performing extremely well. So rich people are just putting their money in this kind of company to preserve their money, okay? Because this company is going to be around for God knows how many years, but of course they are profitable, and the earnings in 2021 increased. 2022, no idea yet. You guys can see they have been, revenue has also increased. So this is more or less like a stock just to, keep your wealth. It's not a stock to make you wealthy. So don't let us just go further there. I don't know why ARK ETF fund is, putting money into Pfizer. Perhaps they just want to protect some part of their portfolio from losses. So, now the next one is GH, the ticker GH. So this is Guardant Health. I hope I pronounced that very well. Guardant Health, okay, the ticker GH. Now take a look at the market cap, $3.2 billion. Very good. Volume is very good, $1.8 million. I don't know what they are into. We're going to check it out. Now profitability, earnings, they beat it once, met it, missed, and then the revenue has been increasing. Meanwhile, the expenses has also been increasing. So what is this saying? I mean, they are spending more money. They should be, reducing their expenses and increasing their revenue. That is how you want to tell if a company is, and of course it's not a profitable company. So, we don't need to go into what they are up to, but let's take a look at the technical analysis part. Perhaps we can make some quick money from this as a trader. Okay, if you want to trade this. So you guys can already tell this company is a no-go for now. Okay, look at that massive, sell-off all the way, the cap down. I believe this is from the third quarter earnings. Look at the cap down from $41 all the way to almost, $24. So this is a no-go. Of course, this is a company. This looks like a double bottom, but fundamentally, this company, in my opinion, is not strong yet. Okay, I would wait for the price to get above $50 before I could, at least give this a buy. So this is a no-go. Now let's move on and talk about PSNL. PSNL. Okay, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 10th stock we are talking about today. Okay, 10th genomic stock. Now, like always, we have to start from checking out the market cap and the volume and the earnings and see what is going on most recently with the company. So this company has a market cap of $98 million, guys. $98 million. Now, for this kind of market cap, okay, if you take a look at the volume, you guys can see that the volume is not even up to 500,000 shares exchanging and okay, not up to 500,000 shares. We want something that is closer to 1 million. Okay, that's what we want to see, something closer to 1 million. Now, if you take a look at the earnings, they beat it, they missed, they beat, they beat. And then, if you go further down, you can see the revenue has been increasing, which is not bad. And the expenses, okay, they seems to be spending like 65 in 2021. They spent like $65 million. The market cap of $98 million is very, very little for such a stock. Okay, this is very, very, so this more or less, of course, a penny stock. Now let's take a look at the maximum and see if this is something you can at least trade. Okay, this is not something you should invest in my opinion. So if you take a look at the trading part of it, $30, it used to be $30. It got as high as $47. Look at that. And now around $2. This is crazy. Even Bionano Genomics, okay, got in February 16, 2021, Bionano Genomics got to $15. Look at this company, almost $50. Now trading at $2. So let's take a look at the technical analysis and see what is going on. Okay, if this is something that we can at least look at that. So this is a no-go area, guys. This is a no-go area. Okay, this stock is still trying to find a bottom. We want to see this stock at least closer to $5. There is no need to rush. Okay, if this stock gets closer to $5 and they somehow start to be they set a path to profitability, then there is no need to rush. The stock can easily rise, okay, closer to $30 once again. So this, in my opinion, is not buy. Okay, look at that. Even in 2020, it was around $5, and since then it has been going down. So this is not a buy in my opinion. And let's move on to the next one. No need to waste our time on that. So the next one is NVTA. Okay, NVTA, I believe most of you guys know that stock. Okay, NVTA. Let's take a look at NVTA and see if this is something that we can at least make quick money from. Okay, looking at the technical analysis. Of course, this is a company that look at that. The market cap $690 million, and then the volume is millions. Okay, millions of shares. Okay, this is good. Okay, volume is very, very good. We need momentum. Okay, now profitability, take a look at that. They missed, then they beat once again. So they beat. So there is a good chance that in Q4 2022 they are going to beat once again. But what about profitability? The revenue has been increasing, and then somehow, okay, in 2021 revenue started to decrease somehow in 2021. But you want to see it decreasing below, let's say, 200 million, okay, US dollars. So for that, let's take a look at what the technical analysis of this company is saying. Okay, of course, it has also been selling off massively in August 2022. They saw a massive spike towards $9 US, all the way from 2 point something US. Okay, they saw that massive spike. And then let's take a look at if this is something that we can make money on. This looks like something that is just consolidating, no spike. This stock is still consolidating. I think we have to come back to this stock in the next 2 months or so. This is the daily candlestick. Let's see what's gonna happen, because you guys can already tell all the moving averages are now, they are coming together, forming some kind of consolidation. They are going to be on a straight line. So we want to see this moving average, sloping up, okay, pointing like a parabolic. Okay, that is what we want to see. But right now they are still coming down. How long that is going to take, nobody knows. So this more or less like a no-go for now. Okay, we are looking at something that we can make good money from in 2023. That is why we are making this video. Okay, now if you guys take a look at CMPS, okay, that is the next stock we are going to be talking about. CMPS. Okay, we want to find something. I already have like 3 stocks with a buy rating. Okay, I already have 3 stocks. Okay, so this is Compass Pathway PLC, CMPS. Whatever they are doing, I have no idea, but we're going to get to the bottom of that. Market cap $420 million. Volume is nothing. This is nothing, guys. So you can already tell what my answer is going to be. Maximum, this stock went public around $43. Since then, it went as low as 7 point something US, a little spike back in August, and then since then it has been consolidating. Now about profitability, let's take a look at that. They are not even, there is no revenue. The only thing they are doing is, getting money from investors and spending it. No revenue, and perhaps they have a path to, profitability. Nobody knows, but so far what I'm seeing is not, good so far. Now take a look at this. Maybe we can make money from a short, from technical analysis, short-term profit. Now, this is a bottom. Okay, they seems to have formed a double bottom. Okay, that is one. And then you want to see if there's a breakout going on. There seems to be a tiny breakout going on. Okay, so what you have to watch if you want to put your money in this stock and see if you can make some money, for example, is you need to watch this level right here. Okay, you need to watch this stock to break above $11. If this stock breaks above $11, okay, and then gets above all these moving averages, then there is a chance that you could make some money from this kind of stock. Okay, maybe it's going to get to $21 in 2023. So there is a good chance this kind of stock could get above to this level. But first of all, before you try to play with this kind of stock, you need to wait and see if it gets above $12. You guys can see there's a double bottom right here. I'm not gonna dive deep into the fundamental analysis or whatever is going on in the company, because this company is literally making no money at all. Okay, look at their most recent earnings. Revenue almost nothing. So let's move on to the next stock. Okay, so now we already spoke about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this is the 13th stock. In this video, we're going to be analyzing 19 stocks from the Ark Genomics ETF fund. Okay, 19 stocks, and so far this is the 13th and 30th, and then we found only 3 stocks with buy. Okay, that's what we are still going to talk about next week Sunday. Now CERS Corporation, CERS, CERS Corporation, maximum, how far has it been going? Look at that, from $10 it spiked to almost $70 and then back down. This company has been consolidating since 2004. Like, what the F? Since 2004 this stock has literally been doing nothing. What the F? Market cap 553 million US, guys. The volume is not bad. The volume is almost 2 million shares. Now let's take a look at profitability. Profitability is, they have been beating their estimates, beating. Revenue has been growing. Earnings, okay, look at the earnings has stayed almost flat. Their expenses. So these are the kind of companies that you just put your money to to kind of keep it there. You shouldn't expect any massive profit from this kind of company. Look at that. If you take a look at the weekly, this kind of stock, okay, is what the millionaires are putting their money, for tiny gain. If you put your money in right now at the bottom, for example, you can easily tell at one point in time in next 2 years, this stock is going to get, closer to $8. This is more or less like real estate investing. Okay, if you put your money right now at $3, let's say you put $1 million in this company, in the next, 2 to 3 years, you can already tell the money can easily double. Okay, this is a safe double, in my opinion, according to what has been going on with all this price action. The price can easily get to $8. So for long-term investing, this is a good company for long-term investing. Okay, you guys can see the pattern. Okay, you can see how it's been consolidating since 2003. So that is that about that. Am I going to add it? Absolutely not. We are retail investors. We want to make massive money. We don't want to put our money in a company that is going to be profitable by the time we get to our retirement, or some of us have already left this world. So now the next stock is CERS. That is double, sorry. So SURF, that is the next stock. SURF, okay. Surface Oncology Inc. SURF. Now, what's up with this company? If you guys take a look at the market cap, $60 million is nothing. This is a penny stock. The volume is nothing. 161,000 shares exchanging in hand. But profitability, earning per share, they beat it. Maybe they are going to beat once again in Q4. And then earnings, they are making no money. $2.6 million in revenue is nothing, guys. If you are spending almost $80 million, this is absolutely nothing. But this stock is an Ark Invest ETF fund, guys. Seriously. Look at the technical analysis. This is literally a stock that is, setting a double bottom at the moment. I mean, it's worth watching, but am I going to put my money in this? Absolutely not. Okay, but if you want to, risk, if you want to, play high risk, okay, you can already tell there is a possibility there is still going to be another lower high, okay, because this is a lower high. There's a possibility there will be another lower high around $10. This stock could see a spike to the upside. So what I'm going to do is I like what I'm seeing actually from this technical analysis point of view. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put soft and I'm going to put asterisk. I'll check back on this company and see what they are up to. Perhaps there is a chance, these are the kind of stocks that can make retail investors a lot of money if they somehow perform, or if you see a short squeeze, for example, or if the Fed, for example, stop tightening, if they start quantitative easing, and then if inflation keeps going lower and lower, you can already tell there's a possibility this stock is going to rally towards $10. So I'm going to put asterisk. Okay, right now it's trading around $1. There is a chance it's going to get to $10. So this is an interesting one. Okay, now let's move on to the next stock. Okay, the next stock is IOVA. Okay, $IOVA. $IOVA. Okay, that is the ticker, and this is Iovance Biotherapeutics Inc. Iovance Biotherapeutics Inc. Once again, market cap $989 million. Volume is very good. Okay, almost 5 million shares exchanging, and market cap is almost $1 billion. Let's take a look at the maximum. Look at that. They went public back in 2010, guys. 2010, around $100, and since then the stock has been consolidating since 2013. So these are the kind of companies that rich people just put their money to sit. Okay, they just put their money in this kind of company just to see it sitting there. Now profitability has been messed. Okay, they have been missing, beating. There is no revenue, just spending money, just expenses. They are literally, what they do in this company is to spend your money. You put money into this stock, they take it, they put it into research and development. If you are lucky enough, you can make some profit. Okay, look at that, selling off since 2021 like any other stock. Back to the consolidation zone. It was in this zone for how many years? Almost a decade, guys. Look at that. Now it's back to the same zone. This is crazy. Ark Invest is buying this company. Look at that. If you go to Ark Invest ETF fund, okay, if you take a look at this, you can see this ticker IOVA. Okay, it's somewhere down here. IOVA, ticker IOVA. This is it. Look at that. This is on the 44th, okay, in Ark ETF Genomic fund. Look at that. IO. Okay, this is crazy. IOVA. Now let's talk about the next stock. Let's move on. So the next one is SNTI. Okay, SNTI. I don't want to waste your time. SNTI, we are looking for companies that we can make massive profits in 2023. I don't want some kind of stock that we're going to hold until we become old guys. Okay, until we become grandfather or grandmother. Now, Senti Biosciences Inc. SNTI, that is the ticker of the stock. $76 million, nothing. Okay, this is nothing. Volume, look at that, not even 100,000 shares. So this is 29,000. That is the volume. You go further down, you can see Q3 2022, they beat it. I think this stock just went publicly most recently. You guys can already tell, last 2 years, or not most recently. They went public in May around $10, and then since then consolidating around $2. So now earnings, they are making some money, but very tiny, $2.7 million. Expenses, $55 million expenses. If a company is making just $2 million but spending $55 million, you can already tell, this is a long game. Okay, so of course you could make money from such a company, but it depends on what kind of product they are into. But technically right now, you guys can see this company is just consolidating. Nothing is going on. If you put your money in this stock, you need to start to pray. Okay, you need to really believe in God and start praying for some kind of miracle, so that your money is not going to stay in this company till you become retired. okay, or a grandfather or a grandmother. So let's just move on. SNTI. SNTI is, of course, in Ark Genomic Fund. If you are buying ARKG, you guys should know at least what you are buying, and that is my purpose of the purpose of this video, is to let you guys know, okay, why you should just, you know, analyze all the stocks in this ETF, for example, and pick the best one and just forget about the rest. Okay, you don't need to buy ARKG if you can easily analyze all these stocks by yourself and pick the best one, put your money into it, and then, you know, forget about ARKG. Now let's go on to the next one. We are almost done. This one is ONVO. We are now around 15th stock or so. So ONVO, now we're going to check out ONVO once again. We are looking for the best companies to put money in 2023. We want to make massive money. We are retail investors. We are not here to, you know, spend the rest of our life, you know, putting money in a company. Now this ONVO, putting money in a company and get nothing back. Organovo Holding Inc. ONVO. Now if you go further down, you can see the marks. When did they went public in 2012. Nothing has been going on since then. 2012, look at that, around $50. Right now the stock is trading around $1.6. Okay, $14 million in market cap. This is a penny stock. 54,000 in volume. This is nothing. They are not making money. Of course, they have been reducing their expenses, which is interesting, perhaps because they are not, you know, they have nothing. $40 million market cap. What else do you expect? They are spending almost the same amount. Okay, in 2022 they spent around, you know, $11 million. The market cap for this is crap, guys. I mean, sorry for my language. Look at that. If you put your money in this company, it's a waste of time, complete waste of time. Technically, even the stock is not showing any sign of breakout. It's consolidating, and this looks like, you know, a slow death. This looks like a slow death. Of course, we could see some kind of miracle. I don't know what they are into. Maybe they are going to come up with some kind of cure for cancer, and then we'll see a spike, a short squeeze. But will I put my money right now in this company? Absolutely. I wouldn't even touch it, you know, right now. So now, the last but not the least, before I talk about a breaking news of some of my, you know, most covered stock like Bionano Genomics. Okay, now let's take a look at this one. FATE. Okay, this FATE, Faith Therapeutics Inc. Guys. Now this is -3 on Friday. It closed -3%. Now take a look at this market cap, $571 million. Volume is good. Okay, millions of shares exchanging in hand. Volume is good. Now if you go further down, how is the profitability? Earnings per share, they have been beating, and you know, fourth quarter of 2022, we are going to see what's going to happen. Revenue has been increasing, 4.7 million, 10 million, 31 million, and then 55 million. This is good, but the thing is, the revenue has been increasing. Meanwhile, expenses has also been increasing. So there is still no path to profitability. You want to see the expenses reducing while the revenue increases. That is a path to profitability. So let's take a look at the, you know, the technical analysis and see if we can make some money from this. Look at that. This is a disaster, guys. This is a disaster. Woo! 2023, it's opened with a cap down. Okay, a couple of days ago on the 6th of January, opened with a cap down from $11 down to $4. This is a disaster. If you are putting your money in such company, I can already imagine kind of pain you'll be going through. Look at that. Woo! This is not good. Not good. Forget about it. Forget about it. Now, that is it, guys. That is it. So I have literally covered 48 stocks in the Ark Genomic ETF fund. Okay, 48 stocks. Now let's take a look at Bionano Genomics and end this video. Okay, so I have a breaking news to share with you guys in about Bionano Genomics. Of course, I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'm going to make a separate video about that. Okay, you don't want to miss it. So so BNGO on Friday closed $7.6. I have several, you know, content already prepared for Bionano Genomics. Next week is expected to be a hot week for Bionano Genomics. Okay, next week is expected to be hot. Next 2 weeks as well is expected to be hot. Okay, not just next week, because next week we have the symposium, and then, you know, we have, of course, we have the earnings also coming in I believe in the first week of February. So there's a possibility that next week next 2 weeks, and then in the next 2 weeks, I think Bngo should report between the 6th of February to 10th of February. They are expected to, I expect them to report their earnings for 2022. Okay, and then if they are going to beat it or not is something out of the question. But next week we have the symposium, and then we have the earnings coming, and then I believe most of you guys putting money into Bionano Genomics, you guys that are serious about Bngo, you want to know what is going on with the company. I have some ex-employees as my patrons, guys. And this patron, we're talking about $3 every month. Okay, so if you want to find out more about Bngo on a daily basis, just become a patron. I'm going to make a separate video about the breaking news of Bionano Genomics so that you guys can know what is going on, with the company, and what you should expect next week. We are going to analyze the stock, of course, talk about next week, what's going to happen, and so on, yada yada, so on and so forth. You guys can see the earnings of Bngo. Okay, earnings, revenue increasing little by little. Meanwhile, expenses is also increasing. You already can tell my opinion on Bionano Genomics at the moment, due to some other stocks that I've already analyzed on this in this video. 19 stock in the Ark Genomics ETF fund. So in a nutshell, the best stocks that are after this analysis of 19 stocks in the Ark Genomics fund ETF, the best stock that I'll be watching is CDXS, okay, and then REGN, and then BFLY, and then SURF, soft. So these 4 stocks from 19, okay, we found only 4 stocks so far. Okay, the first one, Butterfly Network Inc., and then we have SURF, that is Surface Oncology Inc., and then we have Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, okay, and then we have CDXS, okay, this one right here, Codexis Inc., okay. So those are the best stocks, after analyzing 19 stocks in the Ark Genomics ETF fund. So guys, smash the like button before you leave, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, if you are not yet a subscriber,